Hello everyone, I'm Skratch. Welcome to the channel. This is a Dragonheir Silent Gods video. Happy Thanksgiving to whoever celebrates it. Regardless if you're home alone, chilling with a family, with their loved ones, I wish you guys to have an amazing day and just take a bit of time for yourself to decompress, forget about everything that stresses you out, and make the most out of it basically. In today's video, guys, we actually received a message from the developers, things that we need to know about Season 2, okay? And we're gonna go over everything that the developers actually released in today's message and today's letter, or whatever we're gonna call it. Before, I do want to give you guys a couple of things. Before, I do want to share with you guys a couple of things about the whole seasonal experience. So my season ends in 23 days, okay? One thing that I really dislike, and this is something that I was not aware from the very beginning, is that if you guys started playing a week or 2 weeks ago, your season 1 will probably end in 2-3 months. But I'm not 100% sure exactly how it will work, so I will need your help to let me know in the comments down below, especially if you recently started playing the game, how many days you have left till your season ends. So all you gotta do, of course, is go to the top right corner, click on Clepsydra Trail, and you're gonna see right here, Gate of Chaos Season 1. So that's basically my take on it. I hate this idea because, you know what, in 3 weeks from now, I'll be doing videos, and you guys will be looking at them and will be like this, like, WTF, Skratch. What are you showing me there? I don't even have this in the game. So it will be very confusing for whoever will watch videos, and they're not pretty much in the same boat with me. So I dislike the whole idea of that. Then a lot of you guys are sharing concerns like, Skratch, what does it mean to have seasons in here? Why do we even have seasons? What's the whole point of it? Why would I want to start fresh again in Season 2? Basically, guys, you are competing for some sort of rewards. You are trying to do the best as you can, of course, to make the best teams in this season, to get more champions for the next season, of course, get better artifacts for the next season, and at the same time, get these rewards. So if you pay attention to the right bottom corner, season exclusive. So at the moment, on my server, I'm rank 66, okay? So if we're quickly going to check this, you see that we have some season exclusive rewards. So the whole idea here is that if I'm going to stay in top 51 to 150, I'll be receiving an exclusive Blazing Warhorse appearance. This is probably a mount. It's going to be a horse that will be probably used by our main characters to go on the world map. I feel like that's what it's going to be. So that looks pretty damn cool. And it's going to be exclusive to Season 1 up to top 150. Then, of course, you'll be getting Heliolite dice, depending on what sort of rank you're getting. You'll be getting more, you're going to get Wire Marrow, and you're going to get some scrolls right here that you probably are noticing. We have different rarities, rare, epic, and legendaries. Now, basically, what these scrolls are doing is that in the new season, you're going to have a brand new Mercy to summon, and you're going to get guaranteed legendary at 10 summons. And you're going to have 20 of these, which will basically enable you to get 2 guaranteed legendaries out of 20 summons. Now, that's not all that they're doing. If you're getting the legendary ones, they will increase your probability to summon a brand new legendary that you don't currently own. And as a legendary one, it will include all the new legendary champions that they've been added in Season 2. Because every season we will receive new champions, of course. I would expect to get roughly 20 of each. That's how it went from the beta to Season 1, so I think they will keep it the same. So probably expect to see 20 Legos, 20 Epics, 20 Rares, more or less, Then we have the Epic Scrolls. This as well will increase your probability to summon a brand new legendary. At the same time, it won't contain all the new heroes, okay? So that's one thing to keep in mind. Then you have the rare ones, which right here will say, when you use a common season ticket, some of the new heroes are not available for summoning, but it will increase your chance to get 2 legendaries out of 20 summons. So basically, it's kind of like modifying your entire Mercy. Now, the next thing that you are basically competing for, and it's not really a competition with other people, it's more of a competition with yourself. Right here, we see I have my season shop. I'm in gold because I have it unlocked. And my pure sand core at the moment is 1,461. So if we are actually gonna head over to the shop, can we go to the shop from here? No. Let me just quickly show you. So if you're gonna go to the shop right here to exchange, season shop, and we're gonna switch to Season 1 Preview, and we're gonna go to Gold, because that's what I'm gonna be able to unlock. So I'm gonna have 1,400 Sand Core, okay? It's not a lot at the moment, but I'll be able to purchase the Avatar, I'll be able to purchase the Frame if I want, and some Heliolite Dice or Master Scrolls or whatever else I want to purchase from here. Now, of course, I still have 3 weeks of this season, and probably I'll be doubling the amount of Echo F Clepsydra that I'll be having in the next season if I'm not going to manage to do even more than that. At least that's what I'm hoping, you know? Now, the main idea here is that a lot of people are asking me as well, Skratch, can we change the appearance of our character when we start a new season? So with the Misty Lens, that will be one currency, will basically allow you to completely change your character. You can change your class. So if you are a human, you're going to be able to go to elf or lizard or whatever you guys want. I do hope that they will add new customization items to our characters for the next season and every season to add more, to make it a bit more interesting, you know. But you can do that by purchasing this Misty Lens. So that being said, guys, that's basically the whole idea of seasons. Of course, we're going to get new things, but we're going to check that in the new update that the developers released about the Season 2. And these are some of the rewards that you will be getting. I just wanted to show you so you know basically what to expect. So we're going to head over to Discord, guys, to check out everything. Basically, it starts right here. Let me just move a bit my Discord like that so you guys can see it better. Greetings, travelers. Over the past 2 months, over 10 million travelers have traveled across Adentia with us, and we are truly grateful for that. From Chaos Universum to Sanguine Snowfield, you travelers have created miracles over miracles in the various places of Adentia. The people of Adentia will never forget the name of the Dragon Slayer. Is that you? Are you the Dragon Slayer? So basically, every time you play the game, you are helping Dragonheir gain popularity. Every discussion you make helps the community grow big, from the early community of thousands to our current community consisting of more than 10,000. Every comment and complaint you make help developers realize what else we can do to improve the game. So hear me out, guys. It's always about feedback, you know, and some companies choose to ignore the feedback completely. Some choose to take it in consideration. Now, data is what drives these companies to improve things, to change things in games. So if you don't like something, make sure you guys are making yourself heard, regardless if it's on their Google Play review section, regardless if it's in their Discord, regardless if it's on Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you guys are using. Always make sure you guys are doing it, because that's how you're going to be able to fight for what you want to get, basically, you know. So keep that in mind. About Season 2 changes. Now, we gave them a lot of feedback. We asked them a lot of things. I feel like they definitely want to experiment the whole idea of seasons. They want to see how it will play out. They want to innovate with the industry when we are talking about gacha games and just games in general that are from this genre, you know. And I can't really go against that. Like, everybody can try their own thing. We'll see how it will play out. I'm hoping for the best, of course, and as long as they will have a smooth transition to the next season, and we're not gonna have a lot of downs with it, you know, and new things will be coming and stuff like this, that is gonna be great. But I guess we're gonna have to basically wait and see. The development team is already working on the debugging and optimization of the new season. In the upcoming season, we will be offering a fresh experience for travelers. I heard you can now sail a ship and embark on a glorious voyage in Dragonheir, but be wary of the ocean monsters that may pop up at any time. So basically, some new bosses, sea monsters, whatever they are going to be, we're gonna get some new water bosses, which sounds interesting. That's why I always kind of like mention it as well, guys. We're gonna get new bosses to fight. We're gonna get a new map, new story. We're not gonna go over the same thing again, you know what I mean? So that's a good thing. Looks like a new charming and dangerous killfolk has appeared in the sandbox under the sea. Interesting. I heard monsters such as the Blood Prince and the Deadly Harpy have gotten more skills in the new season, and defeating them would yield completely new set effects. Watch your steps, travelers. So okay, we have the Blood Prince, which is the Grave of Curse. We have the Grave of Venom in, and they will have different sort of skills, and they will yield different rewards, different gear sets, which again is definitely pretty interesting. Now, I do like the basic sets, especially the attack and crit rate is just such a such a great set to have, so hopefully we're still gonna have that one. Sounds like there's going to be a new elemental base in the new season. As elemental affinities switch to a new rotation, travelers will have to come up with new lineup strategies. So I'm not sure if they meant this in the right way. I have a feeling that they didn't. So we know this is going to change every season, the combination of elements. I don't think they're going to add a 7th element to it because it will make kind of like no sense. We have no heroes for that whatsoever in the game. It doesn't mean that they won't be able to just add a lot of heroes, but it's a bit strange to have that because we're going to have one extra here, kind of like keeping the candle up, if you guys know what I mean, for the other 6, So I think it's just miswording there, most probably, if I'm not mistaken. Then, let's see where we are. Okay. After each server's 12-week season ends, Season 2 will begin in the respective server. The first Season 2 servers will open in mid-December. Once Season 1 ends and the servers are reset, all travelers will start again for a new adventure in Season 2. For travelers who were unable to complete Season 1 due to real-life obligation, this will be the perfect window to return. Okay, so that's interesting. Basically, guys, we will get a bit of a reset, okay? So we're not going to have the same gear. We're not going to have the same levels on our heroes. But that's not bad because you might want to use different heroes in the next season, etc., So, of course, if they want to kind of like embark you through the whole new journey again, do a new story mode, campaign, etc., they will reset your champions. Now, I do think this was a possibility to be done in a different way where you keep the same levels, but you're just kind of like increasing their level to move to the next storyline, campaign, etc. But I guess that would mess up the entire economy of the game. So maybe that's something that they will consider to do in the future. Who knows? About the Dungeons and Dragons collab, Drizzt is finally here after traveling across the astral plane. We have received your feedback regarding overall power, levels, and made some immediate improvements to Drizzt and Gwenvivar survivability. We will be keeping an eye on how the collab heroes perform in the upcoming stages. At the same time, we are working on the content for the second phase of the collab. Travelers can expect to see new heroes and bosses around the middle of Season 2, so the next D&D collaboration. So that's actually interesting. Now, hopefully, Drizzt will perform better in the next season. If not, probably they will have to look at it and consider to buff him again even more. I'll be doing a video on Drizzt today, guys, so stay tuned. Probably not long after you're seeing this video out, you'll be seeing that one as well. Then, about improving the overall gaming experience. We have received a lot of feedback from travelers such as Goblin Dungeons and overall grinding taking too much time, AFK time being too long and tiresome, the defense being favored in the arena, making the experience frustrating for some, and the limited hero roster available to new players making team formations difficult. So this is spot on. I wanna get more pots from Goblin. When I farm Goblin, I wanna get more pots because right now, I was saying it actually last night on stream, I'm towards the 3rd part of the season, let's just say it like this. So I'm not in the middle, but I'm getting close to the end. And all I've been doing for the last 2 weeks was farming Goblin. Okay, just to make more teams, make more teams, make more teams, make more teams for the end game. And I feel like I need to farm gear. My gear still sucks. My gear is completely trash. Hands down, I'm very unlucky with it in this season. Hopefully next season will be better. But I don't want to be punished to just farm Goblin. I want to farm dungeons as well. And because stamina is limited in here, they need to step up their whole thing and give more pots in the Goblin, give more stamina or stuff. Something that will actually allow us to be able to get both of the things that we need. Gear and heroes, basically, And arena being pretty broken with crazy defensive teams that you cannot kill and makes you lose the fight, and stuff like this. That needs to change as well. And the limited hero roster, again, they need to add some 7-day login heroes, stuff like this. That will actually improve the retention of the players, and it will basically develop their rosters even more. Then, the development team has heard those voices and made sure to prioritize resolving these issues. Once Season 2 starts running smoothly, we'll focus our resources on addressing the aforementioned issues to improve travelers' experience. It is our goal to make sure travelers enjoy every moment of game time without it feeling spent or wasted. So I like to see that part right here. I like to see that. So hopefully we'll be seeing some nice things in there. Then, about the future, Dragonheir is a relatively unique game. That's definitely very right. It's a combination of seasonal card RPX and semi-RTS sandbox exploration and card game, and it's hard to say which game is our primary influence. Truth to be told, we, SGRA, are a relatively new studio, and we've made plenty of mistakes as we try to bring new ideas to life, such as canceling Infinite Inspiration last week. For us, there is still much to learn. So they are still trying to do many new things, guys, and that's a thing to definitely acknowledge. Yes, the game is not a turn-based RPG. It is an RPG game. It is a gacha, a hero collector game. This is not a card game. It's a hero collector game. So I feel like they're putting their game in the wrong category every now and then, you know. But it's fine, you know. As long as they're kind of like working on improving things, that's what matters. However, no matter how difficult the path may be, our dream to make the best, the most iconic, and the most strategic Western fantasy team RPG will never change. We will continue to introduce new ideas in our gameplay and strategy designs and make sure every season is different from the other. We promise to keep our ears and minds open to kind words and criticism from you, the player base, the community, as we work together towards our dream. Happy Thanksgiving as well from the Newverse team here, guys. And basically, they are saying a few good things. They are looking to get feedback. So make sure you guys are letting them know whatever you guys think. Very, very important, how I mentioned. And yes, looking forward to see how the transition to Season 2 will be. Looking forward to new bosses, gear sets, etc. Everything that will come new to Season 2. Hopefully, if that won't be the best experience ever for travelers, they will reconsider the whole idea of how seasons will work. It's not a thing that's set in stone, guys. How I mentioned, they could probably play around with their economy and make the seasonal things to don't reset your things, but instead get harder content that will basically make you level up more, you know, and like that you don't feel that you grinded everything for nothing and you went to a reset. Rather than that, just basically power creep the rest. I've been playing Destiny. I mean, I stopped playing Destiny 2 for quite a while, but I grinded the shit out of Destiny 1, okay? I grinded the shit out of Destiny 2 for the first 1 year, and that game is basically evolving, okay? You get new expansions, you grind a lot, new raids, etc. You have that end game in your eyesight. You know exactly what you're following, what you want to do, and that was almost like a seasonal thing. They do have seasons actually right now, but basically you are getting higher light levels, and you always had to climb higher and higher and higher to basically reach what you wanted to do. And I know some of you guys will be like, well, Skratch, what's going to happen to new players? They had a system for new players too, that they were starting directly at a specific amount of light level. So let's just say you started in Season 2. You're not going to start with everything from Season 1. You're still going to do the campaign, but your light level, once you're done with that, will reach exactly the light level that you need to have for Season 2, or power or levels in game. Of course, they will have different names. But I just wanted to kind of like share with you guys a couple of different ideas. I'm sure they will be able to find different things if the first season won't be very successful when we are doing the transition to Season 2. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Appreciate every single one of you guys watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.